Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Guruji, you can start.
Yeah. Shrutismritipurananam alayam karunalayam namami bhagavatpada shankaram lokashankaram sadashivasamarambham shankaracharya madhyamam asmadacharya paryantam vande guru paramparam. With the abundant blessings of our Acharya Swamiji, we are now into Stuti Shatakam of Mookapanchashati, Shloka number 48. Start பண்ணுங்க.
वरीवर्तुस्तेमा त्वयि मम गिरां देवि मनसः नरीनर्तु प्रौढा वदनकमले वाक्यलगरी चरीचर्तु प्रज्ञा जननि जडिमानः परजने सरि सत्तु स्वैरं जननि मयि कामाक्षि करुणा.
So there are 4 prayers in this shloka. Varivartu sthema tvayi mama giram devi manasaha. O Devi, tvayi mama giram manasaha sthema varivartu. Tvayi, in you, mama, my, giram, words, manasaha, and mind, words and mind, thema, stability, steadiness. That is, the steadiness of my mind and the steadiness of my words in you should please be varivartu. Varivartu means established. Please see that the words and the mind of mine are steadily established in you. That is the first prayer. Very beautiful, very compact, very telling prayer. Narinartu praudha vadana kamale vakyalahari. Vadana kamale, in the lotus mouth of mine, vakyalahari, the waves of, the flood of sentences. That means the flood of poetry, praudha, in a mature way, narinartu, let it dance. Narinartu means let it dance. Let it dance gloriously. Let it dance gloriously. Because Nartu itself means dance. Narinartu means let it dance gloriously. The flood of speech in the lotus mouth of mind in a very mature manner. Charikartu prajna janani jadimanaha parajane. Prajna janani is an address, like Devi in the first line, like Kamakshi in the last line. Prajna janani is a very, I think first time we are coming across this phrase. The mother of prajna. Prajna means consciousness, awareness. That means knowledge. It has so many different connotations, prajna. Consciousness, awareness, knowledge, everything comes under prajna. So all this is generated only by Devi. So prajna janani is an address. Jadimanaha parajane charichartu. Jadimanaha, ignorance, inertia. Charichartu, let it go. Let it move. Let it move. Where it should move? Parajane. In one who is not a bhakta of yours. That is parajana. Swajana is your own. Parajana is opposite. Opposite of swajana. Swajana is our own person. Parajana is the enemy of us. The enemy of Devi. That means those who do not have any devotion to Devi, he is classifying them under Parajana category. So he says, let ignorance, let inertia go to them. That is, let it not come to me. Sari sartu swairam janani Mayi Kamakshi Karuna. Final prayer. O Janani, O Kamakshi, O Mother, O Kamakshi. Mayi, in me, Swairam, on its own, automatically. Karuna Sari Sartu, your compassion should flow freely. Sari Sartu means Sarit is a river, so it is connected with that. Sari Sartu, like a river, it should flow freely. What should flow freely? Your compassion. Automatically, without your having to do anything, without my having to do anything, let it come. Automatically, like a flood. So there are 4 prayers. O Devi, my words and my mind, the steadiness of these should be established in you. The flood of speech, flood of words, in a mature manner, in my lotus mouth, let it dance. O Mother of Prajna, Mother of Consciousness, your bhaktas. O Mother, come like a flood. Next.
क्षणाते कामाक्षी भ्रमर सुषम शिक्षण गुरुः कटाक्ष व्याक्षेपः मम भवतु मोक्षाय विपदा नरीनर्तु स्वैरं वचनलहरी निर्जरपुरी सरिद्वीची नीची करणपरास्ये मम सदा.
O Kamakshi, Brahmana Sushama Shikshana Guruhu Kataksha Vyakshepaha. Kataksha is the main subject here, the sidelong glance. Vyakshepaha means tossing. Like you toss a ball, you toss your Kataksha on me. Mama Bhavatu, let it happen to me. How is this Kataksha? Brahmara Sushama Shikshana Guruhu. Brahmara is bee, Sushama is radiance. For bees, the radiance of the bees, this Kataksha is a guru in teaching radiance, Shikshana Guruhu. That means this Kataksha is a teacher for bees in teaching radiance. Kshanat te Kataksha Vyakshepaha mama bhavatu. Kshanat, in a second. Te Kataksha Vyakshepaha, your sidelong glance, tossing up your sidelong glance, let it happen to me, mama bhavatu. Why it is required? Mokshaya vipadam. Vipadam mokshaya. Vipada is dangers. Vipat is danger. Vipadam, dangers. Mokshaya, relief. Freedom. Freedom from dangers. For securing freedom from dangers, may your Kataksha be tossed on me. The Kataksha is actually a teacher in teaching radiance to even bees who are known for radiance. Narinartu Swairam Vachanalahari Nirjarapuri Sarit Viti Niti Karanapatuhu Asye Mama Sada. Vachanalahari, the flood of speech. Narinartu, let it dance in my mouth. How is this Vachanalahari? There is a qualifying description of that, like we had for Kataksha, Brahmara Sushama Shikshana Guru. Here, the qualifying statement is Nirjarapuri Sarid Vichi Vichi Karana Patuhu. Nirjarapuri is Devaloka. Devas are called Nirjara. In fact, Amara Kosha starts with Amara Nirjara Devaha. That is how it starts. So Nirjaras means those who never become old. Those who never suffer from old age. That is Nirjara. So that is Devas. Nirjarapuri is Amaravati, Devaloka. Saritu means river. Which is the river in Devaloka? Ganga, Akasha Ganga. Vichi is waves. Waves of Akasha Ganga. Nichikarana, putting them down, ridiculing the waves of Akash Ganga, Patuhu, in that expert. Which is expert? The speech which is there in my mouth. Asya means, Mama Asya means in my mouth. Asya means mouth. Sada Narinartu, Swairam on its own, automatically, without your having to do anything, without my having to do anything, automatically let it down, always in my mouth. The flood of speech. And the flood of speech in my mouth should be such that it puts down, it ridicules the waves of Ganga, Akasha Ganga. O Kamakshi, your sidelong glance is a teacher of bees in teaching them radiance, and let it be tossed for a moment on me for getting me freedom from dangers. My waves of speech in my mouth, let it always dance and in a way such that it is an expert in putting down, ridiculing the Akasha Ganga of Devaloka, the waves of Akasha Ganga in Devaloka. Next.
पुरस्तान् मे भूयः प्रशमन परस्तान् मम रुजा प्रचारस्ते कम्पा तटविकृति सम्पा विनिदृशोः इमां याचाम् ऊरीकुरु सपदि दूरीकुरु तमः परिपाकं मत्कं सपदि बुधलोकं जनय माम्.
So the poet is making a series of prayers this time. Last time he was making a series of descriptions. Now series of prayers. He says, the second line is an address. Kampatata Vihriti Sampadini is an address. Kampatata on the banks of river Kampa, Vihriti playing around, Sampadini doing it. So Devi who is sporting in banks of Ganga, banks of Kampa river. Me purastat bhuyaha prashamanaparaha tan tat mama rujam pracharaha te drishoho. The words are split here and there, so we have to put them together properly. Te drishoho pracharaha. Pracharaha means direction. Drishoho eyes. The direction of your eyes. The direction of your eyes. Mama rujam bhuyaha prashamanaparaha me purastat tat. Me purastat in front of me. Tat, let it come. Let it come in front of me. The direction of your eyes. Instead of looking here and there, please look at me. Let it come on me. Why it should come on me? Mama rujam bhuyaha prashamana paraha. Ruja is disease. All my diseases, prashamana paraha, engaged in removing those diseases. Bhuyaha, abundant. That is, my diseases are abundant. One after the other, there are a lot of diseases. So your glance is also required in abundant measure so that all my diseases can be removed. Prashamana paraha, engaged in removing mama rujam. Ruja is disease, all my diseases. Me purastat stat, let it come in front of me. What should come in front of me? Te dishoho pracharaha, the direction of your eyes. Imam yachnyam uri kuru, sapadi duri kuru, sama paripakam matkam. Imam yanchnyam uri guru. Yachnyam, yancham, both are same. It can be yancham also, but the poet is using yachnyam. Cha first and ya later. Let it be like this, we will follow that only. That is correct in Sanskrit. Imam yachnyam, this prayer, yachnyam is prayer. This prayer, uri kuru, please firm it up. Please firm up my prayer. Please promise that you will do according to my prayer. What is my prayer? Sapadi duri kuru tamah paripakam matkam. Matkam, my Tamah paripakam, mature, fully grown, ignorance. Paripakam is fully grown, mature. Fully grown, tamaha, darkness, ignorance. Tapadi, immediately, instantly, duri kuru, remove. Please remove instantly my full grown ignorance, darkness. That is my prayer. Please promise that you will do this prayer. Please firm up my prayer. Tapadi, budhalokam, mom. Immediately, instantly, that is having removed my darkness, having removed my ignorance, please take me to the world of Jnani. Buddha is Jnani. Buddha Lokam, the world of Jnani. Naya, please lead me. Mom, me. Please lead me instantly to the world of Jnani. That means give me Jnana. How can I go to Buddha Loka unless I become a Buddha myself? Nobody will admit me in Buddha Loka. So that means remove my ignorance, give me Jnana, and put me in the company of Jnanis, because Jnana is something which should be cultivated in the company of Jnanis. So Satsanga is also mentioned here. That is very important. Because it's not enough if you acquire Jnana, you have to maintain Jnana. For that you need Satsanga. So the prayer is, let your direction of eyes fall on me for removing my diseases which are abundant. O Devi, who is given to sporting on the banks of Kampa river, please promise, please stabilize my prayer. Please promise my prayer. Instantly, my fully grown darkness, please remove. Similarly, instantly, please lead me to the world of Buddhas, world of Jnanis. Next.
उदञ्चन्ती काञ्ची नगरनिलये त्वत्करुणया समृद्धा वाग्धाटी परिहसितमाध्वी कवयता उपादत्ते मार प्रतिभट जटाजूटमुकुटी कुटीलोल्लासिन्यागा शतमकतटिन्या जयपटी.
Now he is saying, he has made a prayer. Now the prayer has been granted, so he is expressing happiness that the prayer has been granted. Different ways of the poet's fancy. Udanchanti Kanchi Nagara Nilaye Tat Karunaya Samruddha Vadhati Parihasita Madhvi Kavayatam. Kavayatam for poets, Samruddha Vadhati, the flood of speech which is in full flood, breaking the banks, that kind of flood. Vadhati, flood of speech, Samruddha, in full. Parihasita Madhvi, it ridicules the sweetness of honey. Madhvi is connected with Madhu, that means sweetness of honey. Sweetness of honey is being ridiculed by the speech of the poets, by the poems of the poets which are coming in a flood. How it happened? O Kanchi Nagara Nilaye, this is an address. O Devi residing in Kanchi, Tvat Karunaya Udanchanti. This Vagdhati is Udanchanti, is coming out, is emerging. Tvat Karunaya, because of your compassion. Because of your compassion, the poems of poets are coming out or emerging in full measure, in a flood form, and they are ridiculing the sweetness of madhu, sweetness of honey. Upadatte Mara Pratibhata Jatajota Mukuti Kutira Ullasinyaha Shatamaka Tatinyaha Jayapatim. Not only that, the poems of the poets, Upadatte, it appropriates, it takes away. It takes away, what it takes away? Shatamaka Tatinya Jayapati. Shatamaka Tatinya. Tatinya is river, Tatini is river. Shatamaka is one who has performed 100 Ashwamedha Yagas. Who is that? Devendra. Shatamukha, Shatakratu, Devendra. River by the side of Devendra. What is that? Ganga. So of Ganga, Akasha Ganga, Jayapati, the Jayapataka, the banner of victory. The banner of victory of Ganga, it appropriates, it removes. Which removes the poetry of the poets. Because of your compassion, they are creating such kind of poetry that it removes the victory banner of Akasha Ganga itself. And how is that Ganga? There is a big description of Ganga. Mara Pratibhate Jatajota Mukuti Kutira Ullasinyaha. Mara by Shiva, enemy of Mara, enemy of Manmatha. Jatajota, the matted tresses, of Shiva. Mukuti, that matted tresses of Shiva forming a kirita, forming a mukuta, forming a crown. Kutira, in that crown, in that crown, it has a house. What has a house? Kutira is house, a cottage. Ganga has got a cottage. Ullasanyaha, there it is sporting delightfully. Ullasanyaha, sporting delightfully. Ganga is sporting delightfully in the cottage inside the crown of matted tresses of Shiva. That Ganga, which is also in the region of Devendra Loka, that Jayapati of Jayapataka, the victory banner of Ganga, this poetry appropriates, takes away. So, O Devi, resident in Kanchi, because of your compassion for poets, the flood of speech, flood of poetry in full measure, Samriddha in full measure, ridiculing the sweetness of honey is emerging, and that it removes, it appropriates the victory banner of Ganga, which is the river of Devaloka, and which is also a river sporting nicely in the cottage of the crown of matted tresses of Shiva. Next.
श्रियं विद्यां दद्या जननि नमतां कीर्तिममितां सुपुत्रान् प्रादत्ते तव झटिति कामाक्षि करुणा त्रिलोक्यामादित्यं त्रिपुरपरिपन्थि प्रणयिनी प्रणामस्त्वत्पादे शमितदुरिते किं न कुरुते.
Janani, O mother, Namatam, for those who prostrate to you, Amitam Kirtim, Kirtim Amitam, unlimited fame. Mita is limited, Amitam is unlimited. Unlimited fame, Suputran, and also good progeny, good sons, Pradate, you are giving. You are giving those to those who prostrate, unlimited fame and good sons. Who is giving? Tava Karuna. You are giving, he is not saving. Tava Karuna Pradate. Your compassion is giving. O Kamakshi, Jhatiti. How is it giving? Immediately, without any delay. Without any delay, your compassion bestows on those who prostrate unlimited fame and also good sons, good children. Tripura Paripanthi Pranayini. O beloved of Shiva, who is the enemy of Tripura. Paripanthi means enemy. Tripura Paripanthi, Tripurari. Both mean the same. That means enemy of Tripuras. Pranayini, beloved. O Devi, Trilokyam Adhikyam. Pradate you should add here also. That means you are giving unlimited fame, you are giving good children, and you are also giving overlordship of all the three worlds. Trilokyam Adhikyam. Overlordship, headship of all the three worlds. Pranamaha Tatpade Shamita Durite Kim na Kurute. Shamita Durite, oh remover of sins. Durita is sin. So Shamita is removing. Remover of sin. There is also an address. Oh remover of sin. Tatpade Pranamaha. If somebody prostrates at your feet, prostration at your feet, himna kurute, what it does not do, it does everything. He has given a list of what it does. Now there is a prayer. Prayer is at the top. Shriyam Vidyam Dadyat. Now I don't want fame. I don't want children. Now you have given all this to others. Trailokya Adhikyam also you have given. All this you give to others. What I need is Shriyam Vidyam Dadyat. You give me wealth. You give me Vidya. Because once you have wealth and once you have knowledge, you can acquire everything else. Automatically the others will come. That is the meaning. It doesn't mean that he is not interested in Kirti, he is not interested in Suputra, he is not interested in Trailokya. All those will come automatically. If you are the topmost in wealth and in knowledge, all this will come automatically by the grace of Kamakshi. So he says, "Oh Mother, please give me wealth and knowledge, and your compassion bestows on those who prostrate unlimited fame and good children immediately, and also the overlordship of all the three worlds. O Devi, who is beloved of Shiva, Tripurari, prostration at your feet. What does it not do? It does everything. O Devi, remover of sins." Next.
मनस्तम्भं स्तम्भं गमयदुपकम्पं प्रणमतां सदा लोलं नीलं चिकुरजितलोलं वनिकरुं गिरां दूरं स्मेरं धृतशशिकिशोरं पशुपतेः दृशां योग्यं भोग्यं तुहिनगिरिभाग्यं विजयते
Manastambham stambham gamayat upakampam pranamatam. Very beautifully. Manastambham stambham gamayat upakampam pranamatam. Manastambham is the ignorance of the mind. The ignorance of the mind. Upakampam pranamatam. Those who prostrate at the area close to Kampa river, that means those who prostrate to Devi. He is putting it poetically. Those who prostrate close to Kampa river, for them, manastambham, the ignorance of the mind, stambham gamayatu, let it go and get tied to a post. Stambha is a post. First stambha is ignorance, second stambha is post. That means once you take away the ignorance and tie it to a post, which is the support of Devi. That post is what? The support of Devi, the blessings of Devi. If you take it and support it there, then it will not come back to me. That is the idea. He is putting it very poetically. Sada lolam, neelam, chikura jita lolamba nikaram. These are all descriptions of Devi's form. Sada lolam, always moving about, always flustering, her eyes, her hair. Neelam chikura. Chikura is the hair on the head, which is black color. Jita lolamba nikaram. Lolamba is black bees. Lolamba is black bees. Nikaram is in a group, because the tresses are heavy, so it's not just one bee, it's a big group of bees, so it's a flood of bees. Jita, it is defeating a group of bees. Which is defeating a group of bees? The tresses on the head, which is of black color. Sada lolam, they are moving about very nicely. They are playing. This hair is playing. Giram duram, that means you cannot be approached by words. You are very far away for words. Giram duram. Meram, your smile, gentle smile is Dhrita Shashi Kishoram. It holds the young one of moon, the crescent moon. It holds the young one of moon. Your gentle smile holds the young one of moon. It is as attractive as crescent moon. It is as beautiful as the crescent moon. Pashupatehe drisham yogyam bhogyam. It's all description of Devi's form. Pashupatehe drisham yogyam bhogyam. Pashupatehe of Shiva, drisham eyes of Shiva, yogyam bhogyam. It is a vastu, it is an object which is fit for enjoyment. Yogyam is fit. Bhogyam is enjoyment. Fit for enjoyment. Devi's form is fit for enjoyment for the eyes of Pashupati. Tuhinagiri Bhagyam. It is also the good fortune of Himavan. Himalayas, Himavan. Vijayate. It is effulgent, it succeeds. The form is succeeding, effulgent. And it leads. It leads. Sambham Gamayati. It leads to a post, it ties to a post. The ignorance of those who worship you and your chikura, your hair on the head, your dresses are always nicely moving about here and there, black color, and it defeats the group of bees in radiance, in black color, in shine. And your form is far away, it cannot be imagined by any words, any Vedas, anybody. And your gentle smile is holding crescent moon, and your form is bhogya vastu, that is fit for enjoyment for the eyes of Pashupati, and your form is good fortune of Himavan. It succeeds, it is effulgent, it is victorious. Next.
घनश्यामान् कामान्तक महिषिकामाक्षि मधुरान् दृशां पातानेतान् अमृतजलशीतान् अनुपमान् भवोत्पाते भीते मयि वितरनाथे दृढभवन् मनःशोके मूके हिमगिरिपताके करुणया.
Again, another prayer asking for her sidelong glance. O Kamakshi, the sidelong glance is being described. Drisham Patan. Drisham Patan is the dropping of your eyes. That means dropping of your sidelong glance. How are they? Drisham Patan are being described now. Ghanashaman. They are quite dark, densely dark. Ghanashaman. Kamantaka Mahishi is an address. Kamakshi is an address. Consort of Shiva, Kamakshi. Madhuran. Your eye, your sidelong glance is very sweet. It is not harsh. Very sweet, your sidelong glance, very dark. Etan, these. That means he is seeing Devi in front of him, so he is saying these. These sidelong glances, Amrita Jala Shitan, they are as cool as the nectar waters. Amrita Jala, they are as cool as nectar. Shitan, very cool. Anupaman, they are unparalleled. You cannot compare it. I have compared it to Amrita Jala only for coolness. I cannot compare this sidelong glance with anything else. So Anupaman, without parallel. Bhavotpate bhite mayi vitara nathe. O nathe, O chief, mayi vitara. Please direct those sidelong glances on me. How am I? I am bhavotpate bhite. Bhava utpate. Because of the danger of samsara, bhite, I am afraid. I am afraid of the dangers of samsara. Please direct your sidelong glances on me. Dridabhavan manashoke muke himagiri patake karunaya. Now further description of my status. Dridabhavan manashoke. My mental grief is very deep rooted. Dridabhavan. My mental grief is deep rooted because it is coming over several janmas, several births. So it is very deep rooted. Dridabhavan. So that is how I am. So unless your sidelong glance comes, there is no way my manashoka will go away. Muke, I am dumb. I cannot speak. I cannot express myself properly. So I am dumb. Himagiri Patake, oh banner of the Himalayas. That's an address again. Devi is the banner of the Himalayas, the victory banner, the glorious banner of the Himalayas. Karunaya Mayi Vitara, out of compassion, please direct your sidelong glances on me. How are the sidelong glances? They are dark, they are very sweet, they are very cool, like Amrita Jala, like nectar. They are unparalleled, Anupaman. And please direct them on me. I am afraid of the fears, of the dangers of samsara, and I am a dumb fellow. I cannot express myself properly. I cannot even pray to you properly. And my mental grief is very deep rooted. Out of compassion, please direct your sidelong glances on me, O banner of Himavan, Himagiri. Next.
नतानां मन्दानां भवनिगलबन्धाकुलधियां महान्त्युं वृन्दानाम् अभिलषितसन्तानलतिकां चरन्तीं कम्पायाः तटभुवि सवित्रीं त्रिजगतां स्मरामस्तां नित्यं स्मरमतन जीवातु कलिका.
One point I wanted to mention in the last shloka, there is a contrast between the samsara and her sidelong glance, Devi's sidelong glance. Devi's sidelong glance is known for coolness, samsara is very hot. Devi's sidelong glance is sweet, madhura, whereas samsara is full of grief. That is why he is saying manashoke, full of grief. So this is the comparison, contrast between samsara and kataksha. Next. Natanam mandanam bhavanigada bandhakuladhyam mahandhyam rundhanam. Now again, the grace of Devi is being praised. Natanam mandanam, those who are dull-witted and those who worship. Those who worship, even if they are dull-witted, Bhavanigada bandhakuladhyam mahandhyam rundhanam. Bhavanigada, the chains of samsara. Nigada is, nigala, nigada, both are same. They are the bonds, the chains, the fetters. The fetters of samsara, bandha, the bondage, akula dhyam, because of the bondage of the chains of samsara, their minds are akula, agitated. Their minds are confused. Akula dhyam. Dhya is minds, buddhi, intellect. Mahandhyam, great blindness. Mahandhyam, great blindness. Because of the agitation of the mind, they are totally blind. They cannot do anything. So, because they are totally blind, Mahandhyam rundhanam, stopping. Rundhanam is stopping, removing. Removing the great blindness of those who worship you, even if they are dull-witted, and the blindness is caused because of their mental agitation caused by the bondage of the samsara chain. Abhilashita, that is one description. Now, second description. Abhilashita santana latikam. Abhilashita. Everyone desires to have the santana latika. Santana is one of the 5 trees of Devaloka. We have seen before. Santana, like Kalpataru, Santana Taru. Latika is the creeper. Santana is described as a creeper. That creeper is fulfilling all desires. So everyone desires to have that Santana, Latika. So Devi is compared to a creeper of Santana, which is desired by everybody. So Devi is also desired by everybody. Devi Kripa is desired by everybody. Tarantim Kampayaha Tatabhuvi. In the area of banks of Kampa river, Tarantim, moving about. Savitrim Trijagatam. Trijagatam Savitrim. Savitri means mother, one who gives birth. She is Savitri. Trijagatam Savitri, one who has given birth to all the 3 worlds, one who has created all the 3 worlds. Smaramaha tam nityam. Let us remember her always. This is the description of Devi. Now he is saying, let us remember her always. Smaramatana Jivatu Kalikam. Now further description. Smaramatana is Shiva, enemy of Manmatha. For him, Jivatu is a herb, life-giving herb. That means Devi is the prana of Shiva. Without Devi, he cannot hold his prana. So Devi is the life-giving herb. Kalika is a bud. Life-giving herb is in the form of a bud. That bud is what gives life to Shiva. So that Kalika, that bud, though it is a bud, it is a life-giving drug bud. So it is able to remove the darkness. Mahanjam Randhanam. So it has to be related to this Devatu Kalika. So it is able to remove the darkness of even those dull-witted people who worship her. The blindness is caused by the agitation of the minds, caused by the bondage of the chains, the fetters of samsara. And Devi is Santana Latika, creeper of Santana tree. And Devi is always desired by everyone. And she is moving about in the Jivatu Kalika is a very small one. It cannot move about. But this Jivatu Kalika is a very strange Jivatu Kalika. It's a strange bud. It is moving about on the Kampa river. And a Kalika bud cannot generate something. It has to become a fruit, a seed, and so on. It has to grow. In the bud stage, it cannot generate anything. But even in the bud stage, this bud has given birth to all the three worlds. So this kind of contrast is trying to be brought out by poet. Though it is a Kalika, it is able to remove, though it is a bud, it is able to remove the darkness. Though it is a bud, it is able to move about on the banks of Kampa river. Though it is a bud, it is able to generate, give rise to, create all the three words. So let us remember her always. Next.
पराविद्या हृद्या श्रुते मदन विद्या मरकत प्रभा नीला लीला परवशित शूला युधमनाः तमपूरं दूरं चरणन तपोरन्दरपुरी मृगाक्षि कामाक्षि कमलतरलाक्षि नयतु मे.
Paravidya. Devi is being described as Paravidya. She is Sri Vidya incarnate. She is the very form of Sri Vidya, which is the supreme Vidya. Hridi Ashrita Madana Vidya. Madana Vidya is Manmatha Vidya, Kama Shastra. We have seen before Kama Kala. Now that is Hridi Ashrita. It is there in the heart of Devi. It is there in the heart of Devi. It has taken refuge in the heart of Devi. That is one meaning. There is another meaning. Manmatha is one of the great worshippers of Devi, who is responsible for a certain Vidya. There is a Lopamudra Vidya, there is a Manmatha Vidya, there is a Chandra Vidya, and so on. All these are mentioned in Lalita Sahasranamam also. Every one of these worshippers has got their own formula, their own Vidya, their own group of Bijaksharas. Vidya made of Bijaksharas. So Madana Vidya means the Manmatha Vidya, the formula developed by Manmatha for worshipping Devi. That is Madana Vidya. Hridi Ashrita, that Madana Vidya has found refuge in Devi's Hridayam, Devi's heart, obviously, because Madana is a worshipper, so his formula has been only blessed by Devi, so it is there in Devi's heart. Marakata Prabha Neela, Leela Paravachita Shula Yudha Manaha. Marakata Prabha Neela. He is having the dark color, the shine of the dark color of emerald. Emerald is green, but there is a shade of darkness in some of the emeralds. That is what he is trying to bring out. Leela Paravashita Shula Yudha Manaha. Leela Paravashita. Paravashita bringing, subordinating, bringing under control. Shula Yudha, that is Shiva, whose Ayudha is Shula, whose weapon is Trishula. Manaha, his mind, Shiva's mind is being subordinated, is being controlled by Devi Leela, sportingly, without having to make any effort. By seeing her only, he becomes Paravasha. By seeing Devi only, Shiva becomes Paravasha. Samapuram Duram, Saranata Saranapuri, worshipping at Paurandarapuri Mrigakshi. Paurandarapuri is Devaloka. Purandara is Indra. Purandara is Devendra. Paurandarapuri is Devaloka. Mrigakshi, the women of Devaloka. Why they are called Mrigakshi? Mrigakshi is one whose eyes are like a mriga, like a dove, like a deer. Like a deer, the eyes are so beautiful. So the women are so beautiful. They come and worship at Devi's feet. O Kamakshi, O Kamala Saralakshi. Like a lotus, your eyes are moving about. See, lotus moves about in the wind. It is so beautiful when lotus waves in the wind. So similarly, your eye is already a lotus and it moves about here and there. So Sarala means moving about. So it is moving about so beautifully. Nayatu me tamapuram duram. That is the prayer. All this was description of Devi, of Stuti of Devi. After we are in Stuti Shatakam. So he first doing the Stuti, followed by a prayer. What is the prayer? Me tamapuram duram nayatu. Me tamaha, my darkness, my ignorance. Tamapuram, it is overflowing. My darkness is over, my ignorance is overflowing. That too, overflowing darkness. Duram nayatu, take it away, far away. Remove it far away. Please remove my darkness which is overflowing, my ignorance which is overflowing to a faraway place, because you are Sri Vidya incarnate. You are having Manmatha Vidya in your heart, and your shine is like emerald dark shine, and you are sportingly controlling the mind of Shiva, and your feet are worshipped by beautiful women with deer-like eyes of Devaloka, and your eyes are wavering like Kamala, a lotus which is beautifully waving in the wind. Please remove my overflowing darkness to a faraway place. Tamapuram Duram Nayatu. Let this description, let Kamakshi remove it. That is the, putting it in passive voice. Kamakshi Nayatu. Let Kamakshi remove it, faraway place. Next.
Aham takyamatkam kabalayatihahantaharini hata samvidrupam haramagishi sasyangkuramasu kataksha vyakshepa prakataharipashanapatalaihi imam uccairucchataya झटिति कामाक्षि कृपया.
Again, further prayer. Ahantakhya matkam. Matkam, my. Ahanta akhya. Ahanta is ahankara, ego. My ego, that ego is called Harini. Harini means female deer. There is a female deer which is called my ignorance, my ego. My ego is in the form of a sorrow. Ahanta means what a sorrow. It's an expression of sorrow. This Harini, this female deer, which is my ego, Kabalayati, it swallows. It swallows. What it swallows? Hathat samvidrupam. Samvidrupam means the form of supreme knowledge. The form of supreme knowledge, hathat, violently. obstinately, violently, obstinately, this female deer goes and swallows. Which is the female deer? My ignorance, my ego. That means my ego is so great that it does not allow Sambit to rise in my mind. That is the meaning. It does not allow knowledge to arise in my mind. That is the case of all humans. Those who are not jnanis, that is the case of all of us, isn't it? Our ego is so huge that it does not allow jnana to arise. So he is comparing the ego to a harini, to a female deer, and he says that female deer goes and swallows, kabalayati, swallows the form of the Sambit, supreme knowledge. O Haramahishi, O consort of Shiva. Now, what is the Samvid Rupam? Sasyankuram Asau. Because if you say Samvid Rupam, if it is knowledge, it is not having a form. So Harini cannot go and eat something which is not having a proper form. So the poet is giving a form to the Samvit. What is that? Sasyankuram. Sasya means food grain. Ankura means sprout. Asau. Asau means this Harini. This Harini, because it is close to me. This Harini is close to me. It is right in my mind. So this Harini goes and swallows the beautiful Sasya Ankura, the sprouting food grain which is in the form of a sprout. What is that? Samvidrupam. Just as the Harini itself is Ahanta, this Sasyankura is also Samvit, supreme knowledge. Kataksha Vyakshepa Prakata Haripashana Patalaihi Imam Uchaihi Uchataya Jhatiti Kamakshi Kripaya. Imam means this Harini, this female deer, Uchaihi Uchataya, drive it powerfully. Uchataya means drive it away. Uchaihi, powerfully, so that it will not come back again. Jhatiti, immediately. O Kamakshi, Kripaya, by your compassion, you please drive it away. How will you drive it away? You don't have to take a stick and do it. Simply by your sidelong glance. That is what is explained in third line. Kataksha Vyakshepa, by tossing your sidelong glance, by just directing your sidelong glance one, Vyakshepa, tossing, we have seen before. Prakata, expressed, by your sidelong glance, tossing which is expressed just like that. Haripashana Patalaihi. Haripashana is Indranila stone. Haripashana, Indranila stone. Indranila stone is compared to the sidelong glance because her eyes are compared to Indranila stone. So Haripashana Patalaihi. Patalaihi means series. Because just once if you direct the sidelong glance, the Harini may not go away quickly. So that is why a series of sidelong glances. Kataksha Vyakshepa Patalaihi. So series of sidelong glances being tossed towards that Harini, expressed, Prakata expressed towards that Haripashana. It is in the form of a Indranila stone. So this is the prayer. My ego, which is in the form of a female deer, goes violently, obstinately, swallows this sprout, which is in the form of a food grain, which is the Samvit, which is the supreme knowledge. So the prayer is, please drive away this female deer very powerfully, quickly, by your compassion, by directing your sidelong glance in a mass, in a series, and sidelong glance is in the form of Indranila stone. Next.
बुधे वा मूके वा तव पतति यस्मिन् क्षणमसौ कटाक्ष कामाक्षी प्रकटजडिमक्षोदपटिमा Katham karam nasmai karamukula chudala mukuta namo vakam bhruyuhu namuchi paripanti prabhritayaha.
In the last shloka, one point I missed. Hari Pashana, Indranila stone, he is using the word Pashana. Pashana is a stone. Because the poet is praying to Devi to use her sidelong glance as a stone for driving away that female deer. That is a poetic way of saying. The matter is the same, but the poet describes it like a stone because you use the stone for driving away a deer. That is what he is saying. Next. Budheva Mokeva Tavapatati Yasmin Shanam Asau Katakshaha Prakata Jatime Shodha Patima. Budheva Mokeva. Let the worshipper be a jnani or a dumb fellow, dull-witted fellow. Whether he is a dull-witted fellow or whether he is a wise man. Yasmin Shanam Tava Katakshaha Patati. The moment your Kataksha falls on him, Tava Katakshaha, your sidelong glance, Patati falls on him. Yasmin Shanam. The time, the moment when it falls, then what happens? Prakata Jadima Shodha Patima. Jadima, ignorance, darkness. Prakata, which is expressed in his mind, which is there, prevalent in his mind. Shodha, that is being destroyed. Patima. Patima means expertise. Your sidelong glance is an expert in removing this darkness. The moment it falls on the worshipper, whether he is a Buddha or a Mooka, whether he is a wise man or he is a dull-witted man, immediately, Yasmin Shanam, Kathankaram Nasmai, Karamukula Chudala Mukuta, Namovakam Bruyuhu, Namuchi Paripanthi Prabhritaya. Yasmin, on whom this falls, whether he is a wise man or whether he is a dull-witted man, Yasmin Shanam Asau. Even for a moment, if it falls, it is able to remove the darkness. That's what we say. Yasmin is important. The person on whom it falls, because it is followed by Asmai. Tathankaram na Asmai. Yasmin is followed by Asmai. The person on whom it falls, for that person, Karamukula Chudala Mukuta Ramovakam Duyuhu, Namuchi Paripanthi Prabhrita. Let us take Namuchi Paripanthi Prabhriteha first. Namuchi is a Asura, Namuchi Paripanthi, enemy of Namuchi, that is Devendra. Devendra is being given so many names. This is one of the names. Namuchi Paripanthi, Devendra, Prabhritayaha, Devendra and others. Devendra and other devas. Namovakam Bruyuhu. They are telling Namaha, Namaha. They are expressing their prostration. They are expressing their respect to this man. To this man, who may be jnani or he may be a dumb-witted fellow, the moment Devi's Kataksha falls on him, immediately Devendra and others come and express their respect. Kathankaram na bruyuhu. Putting it in the form of why will they not express their respect? Kathankaram, why? Why will they not? Kathankaram na bruyuhu asmai namovakam. Why will they not express their respect? Not only they are expressing respect, how do they express their respect? Karamukula chudala mukutaha. They are folding their hands in prayer above their head. The Devendra and other Deva are folding their hands above their head like this in front of this man. Kara Mukula Chudala Mukutaha. Mukula is like a bud. Chudala is an ornament on the head. Generally, you might have seen, we have seen before, when they have their crown, Mukuta, on the crown they have some flower or some bud as an ornament, further ornamentation on the Mukuta, on the crown. Now, here, what is the ornamentation? Kara, the hand itself. The hand, when it is folded and taken above the head, it becomes an ornament for the crown, head ornament for the crown. Chudala Mukutaha. Kara Mukula Chudala Mukutaha. Like that, they are expressing their Namovakam. They are expressing their respect. Why will they not express their respect? Because your Kataksha, which is an expert in destroying ignorance, whether it is a Mooka or a Buddha, whether it is a dull-witted fellow or whether it is a Jnani, because Devendra and others are now coming and folding their hands in prayer, putting their hand above their head. Why will they not do it? That is the question. Now, if you remember in Devi Mahatmyam, there is a very famous shloka. Rogan asheshan apahamsi tushta, rushta tu kaman sakalan abhishtan, Swam ashritanam na vipannaranam, Swam ashrita chashrayatam prayanti. Swam ashritanam na vipannaranam. Those who come and worship you, for them there is no danger. There is no big thing about it. They have removed that danger by worshipping you. Now further is more important. Swam ashrita chashrayatam prayanti. Those who come and worship you, those who come and take refuge in you, they become worthy of Ashraya, worthy of refuge. People come and worship them and get blessed. They don't have to come to Devi. They will go to them and get blessed. Swam ashrita shashtrayatam prananti. Same thought is expressed beautifully by the poet here. I think we are crossing our time. So let us close and invite questions quickly.
Those who have questions, please unmute yourself.
நமஸ்காரம் மாமா, அன்னபூர்ணின்னு பேசுறேன். இந்த 52nd ஸ்லோகத்துல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 2 லைன்ஸ்ல கொஞ்சம் பாட்டபேதம் இருக்கு என்னோட புக்ல, அது கொஞ்சம் சொல்றேளா?
ஆமாமா, வேற ஒரு பாட்டபேதம் I know that.
ஸ்ரீ